Hello Skele Vaderites and friends of Skele Vader. I got something in the mail on Friday of this week from friend of mine, friend of the channel, HP Brownsaucecraft. He sent something to me that I was just astounded by. So my birthday just happened. It was on September 11th, and he sent this as a birthday gift, and I couldn't be more ecstatic. This is something that I've been searching for a very long time, and I've been very, very picky. So I've been holding off for the right price, the right condition for quite a while. This is a grail piece. This is something that I've been wanting to get for so long. Let's have a look at the 1979 Flash Gordon Beastman. All right, so those of you that watch this channel, you already know that I've been trying to get this thing for a while. I ran into this at Frank & Son a few weeks back, and it was only available mint on card for $500. It was so beautiful to look at that thing and just sort of envy the condition, but no way am I gonna spend $500 on an action figure at this point in my life. Mattel missed out on the Star Wars license back then. So in 1979, I'm sure as a reaction to knowing that Star Wars fans, kids of that era, were super excited about science fiction, space adventures, and they acquired the license for Flash Gordon, and they released several action figures that were just incredible. And I don't have any of them. The one that I've been wanting to get is the Beastman. And there's a reason for that. I'm a huge fan of Beastman. And when I found out about this action figure that existed way before the Beastman that we all love as Masters of the Universe fans, wow. This guy is basically a blue version of the Beastman that we got in the Masters of the Universe line. The design, of course, is a lot simpler on the Flash Gordon Beastman. However, there's some definite similarities. So let's have a close look at this beautiful artifact that HP Brownsaucecraft sent to me. Thank you, HP. I'm a big proponent of the reaction figure line from Super 7, mainly because they align with the Star Wars 3.75 inch figures from Kenner. And I love the simplicity of the design of these figures. They're very durable action figures, and they're just a lot of fun. The simplicity of design is really what attracts me. And we're looking at one of my favorites from Star Wars, which is Greedo, and then one of my favorites from the Masters of the Universe Super 7 reaction line, Beastman. Look at the personality on this guy's face. I mean, just incredible. Very similar to the original Masters of the Universe Beastman. And just to showcase Greedo here, I mean, not much really beats this guy. When I was starting to collect vintage figures again, I was looking up Beastman. I just typed in vintage Beastman in the eBay search engine, and lo and behold, I got an image of this figure. So 1979 is a little bit early for me as a young man to be aware of what I might have seen in stores. I was born in 1976. This is just a few years after. So I didn't know these were out there in the stores. And honestly, the thing that I've always searched for when it comes to vintage toys, primarily in the history of my life as a toy collector, has been vintage Star Wars and vintage Masters. But this guy, as an obvious inspiration for the Beastman that we got in Masters of the Universe, immediately appealed to me. Not only that, but this blue is one of my favorite colors ever. This blue has a tendency to show up in my paintings and in much of the artwork that I create. And so it just appealed to me immensely. Now, HP Brownsaucecraft found this figure for me and sent it to me as a surprise. He would not tell me what it took for him to find this, but I do know it's a challenge to find this figure loose and in such great condition for less than $45 on eBay. So it's a pricey little guy. And then if you want him in mint condition, especially if you want him mint on card, he's very pricey. He is a precious figure. I'm very excited to add him to the collection. Okay, folks, I'm gonna give you a little tour of my newly updated spectacular Beastman shelf. For those of you that watch The Frenzy, you know that Patreons of the Frenzy hosts and extended family of the Awesomeverse picked up this Mondo Beastman for me, and I am absolutely in love with him. He is spectacular. He looks fantastic right next to the Mattel 12-inch scale Beastman. And then we've got the Masterverse New Eternia Beastman, the Club Grayskull Filmation Beastman, this fantastic bootleg Beastman that I got a while back, the Origins Beastman, the Vintage Beastman, the best version of Beastman in my opinion, the Origins Cartoon Collection Beastman, the Lords of Power Origins Beastman. We've got the Super 7 Reaction Beastman, the little Beastman magic trick toy that came with Orko. Fantastic. Oh yeah, this was another Grail, the mini comic all red version of Reaction Beastman. And then of course gotta have the orange Oscar the Grouch in there, black and white Beastman. Yeah, these guys look great. Listen, huge thank you to HP Brownsaucecraft for picking up this Flash Gordon Beastman from 1979, Mattel. Thank you so much for picking that up for me. That is a big deal. My collection is getting close to being complete, which is crazy to me. I only have a few little items left on my Grail list. What does that mean? Does that mean I just keep adding to my Grail list? Or is that the end of Skele's toy collecting? We'll just have to see. Okay, thank you so much for watching. For every one of you that tune in and watch these episodes here on the Skele Vader channel, thank you so much. And to the patrons of this channel, I really appreciate every one of you. Allison Troy, Julia Honer, MotuOriginsCork, Thanos Copter, and Ace. Thank you all so much for your contributions to this channel. It really helps keep things alive over here. And to HP Brownsaucecraft, thank you so much, my friend. I can't tell you enough. I know I've said it like 20 times in this video already, but I mean it. Thank you very, very much for sending this my way. I know you know that I appreciate it. So thanks again. And for those of you that have Grail pieces on your list, don't rush. Wait. Look for the right opportunity to get it, and it'll come your way. It'll come your way. It'll come your way. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.